streets every day. The town is full of predator, don't turn a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? FISK Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the FISK. You know why you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's ride. Listen, hit that sub button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the sub button, hit the bell button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Hit all those YouTube buttons if you rockin' with your boy. Now let's get to the bottom line. And the bottom line is, I'm starting to think Kyle Pitts might be a bust. I'm starting to think Kyle Pitts has bust potential. Now, I've been doing some research in preparation for the draft. You know, I've been more of a draft nerd this year than any other year. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just like, I've never seen a tight end get hyped up the way Kyle Pitts is being hyped up. I've just never seen a tight end get this much hype before. And I'm like, yo, I need to check into this. I need to examine this. Who do I compare Kyle Pitts to? So I went to, I did some history, and I wanted to know who all the first round draft picks were at the tight end position. Which first round drafted tight end went on to do good shit? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, FISK unit soldiers of all ages, buckle up, because it's about to get ugly. I went back as far as 2010, okay? I went all the way back as far as 2010 and looked at first round drafted tight ends. There was none in 2020. The first tight end taken was in the second round. His name was Chloe Komet. He went to the Bears. 2019, we had two of them. TJ Hockenson on the Lions. He ain't done shit. He went 8th overall. And then we have Noah Fant in Denver, who's okay. He's alright. But he really ain't been nothing special either. He went 20th overall. So there was two taken in 2019 in the first round. They ain't done shit. They ain't had no Rob Gronkowski type immediate impact. Right? 2018, the Ravens. Shout out to the Ravens flop. They took Hayden Hurst in the first round, pick 25. The tight end that they took in the third round of the same draft ended up being better than Mark Andrews. So Mark Andrews ended up being better than Hayden Hurst. They took Mark Andrews in the third round. They took Hayden Hurst in the first round. Right? Then in 2017, oh my gosh, Giants fans. My Giants took Evan Ingram, number 23. Number 23 in the first round. Bust. OJ Howard went 19 to the Bucks from Alabama. That's a bust. David Njoku went 29 to the Browns. That's a bust. It's a whole bust. In that same draft in 2017, George Kittle went in the 5th round. Jonnu Smith went in the 3rd round. Tight ends, they're not that good in the first round. Like, you could get a tight end in the later rounds. 2016, no tight end taken in the first round. But check this out though. Look who was taken in the second round. Hunter Henry, he ended up being pretty good. Look who got taken in the 3rd round. Austin Hooper, he ended up being pretty good. 2015, no tight end was taken in the first round. But there's this guy named oh my gosh. There's this guy. Y'all might have heard of him. And Detroit fans, close your ears, Detroit fans. But there's this guy who was hyped up every bit as much as Kyle Pitts. Alright, Evan Ingram was hyped up, but he's 6'3". OJ Howard was hyped. They was hyped up. But this dude, Eric Ebron, who got drafted in 2014 with the 10th overall pick in the draft, he was supposed to be can't miss. He was supposed to be freaking Jimmy Graham-esque, dominant in the red zone. athletic, off the charts, can jump high, can run fast, and he's had butterfingers a majority of his damn career. He's had butterfingers. Next, 2013, first round, Tyler Eifert. Nope, always been hurt. He had like one good year for the Bengals, but other than that, he was always hurt. You know who else went in 2013? In the second round, Zach Ertz. In the third round, Travis Kelce. In the third round to Washington, Jordan Reed. He was hurt, but when he wasn't hurt, that dude was a baller. Y'all get where I'm going with this? I ain't done yet. 2012, no tight ends taken in the first round. You know what I'm saying? 2011, shout out to Kyle Rudolph, he on my Giants, but he was taken in the second round. Yo, why my phone going on? What the fuck? Oh, okay. But yeah, no tight ends taken in the first round. 2011, first tight end was Kyle Rudolph in the second round. 2010, Jermaine Gresham went in the first round. Jermaine Gresham was a bust. He ain't never amounted to nothing in Cincinnati. You know who else is taken in 2010? Rob Gronkowski in the second round. Jimmy Graham in the third round. Aaron Hernandez in the fourth round. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, what we talking about? What we talking about? Just to further prove my point, Brandon Pettigrew in 2009 went in the first round. He ended up being a bust. Look who went in the freaking third round, Jared Cook. There hasn't been a successful tight end come out the first round. 2008, Dustin Keller went to the Jets. He was a bust. The last time a tight end went in the first round and wasn't a bust was Greg Olsen. 2007, Greg Olsen went 31st to the Bears. 2006, Vernon Davis went 6th overall to the 49ers. Heath Miller in 2005 went 30th to the Steelers. I mean, like, what are we talking about? So it's like, the more I'm really starting to look at this, the more I'm starting to analyze this, these tight ends been busting for over a decade. First round tight ends ain't been popping in a decade. So what makes you so sure that Kyle Pitts is gonna be the guy? What makes you so sure that Kyle Pitts is gonna buck this trend? You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that I'm thinking about heading into the draft, prepping for the draft. These are the things I'm starting to wonder about. Because if Kyle Pitts were to fall to my Giants, if you're a Cowboy fan watching this video, you know what I'm saying? If you're an Atlanta Falcon fan right now, you already have a first round tight end on your roster who you just traded a pick for a year ago in Hayden Hurst. When we talk about Kyle Pitts, what are we really talking about? What makes him that much better than all these other guys? Because I know Evan Ingram was a combine warrior. Evan Ingram measurables were off the charts. You're not going to get a better combine than Evan Ingram. And he ended up being a bust. So Eric Ebron, same thing. Not going to have a better combine than Eric Ebron. He ended up being a bust. So, you know, I'm looking at the situation where maybe we should go back to my original philosophy on tight ends. Wait till the third or fourth round and get you some failed basketball player who can just box out and catch, and then work on his blocking skills. Because that seems to be the route to go with these tight ends, man. I'm sorry, but first round tight ends ain't popping. They busting a lot. Pause. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is FISK Vegas, and I approve this message.